to get ugly.
Come on, let's play ball.
And hello, everybody, and welcome to the Week 13 Week in Review. Yes, it's a little late. We're almost in the playoffs. By the time I'm recording this, we're only a couple hours away. But thanks to my crushing workload and complete lack of self-motivation, here we are. So suck it up and get used to it because it's not going to go back in time for you. But far be it from me to miss this last opportunity to take shots at all the guys that didn't make the playoffs this year. So let's not waste it. Let's take a look at the week that was. Starting right out of the gate with the stunner of the week. Somehow, with no hopes of the playoffs to spur his squad on, Derek somehow willed his team to a 109-108 victory over Al's Army. AJ went into this matchup already losing Kareem Hunt before the games even started. That was a real kick in the junk. What a dumbass Kareem Hunt is. Can I just stop and say that? You're making God knows how much money and have so much money in the future, and you decide, hey, ain't going to let no woman talk to me like that, and you take a swing. You deserve to be unemployed, you dumbass. Okay, got that out of my system. But you know what? That stupidity on Hunt's part was probably the difference in AJ's loss. Spencer Ware did nothing in his first big opportunity with KC, and Aaron Rodgers pulled another lame duck effort. Thank God I dropped that guy last year because he's really been up and down like a boat in a swell, you know what I'm saying? While the defending champ rode big games from his band of nobodies to secure the win. Sorry, I wrote that line, but it was funny and it made me laugh, so deal with it. Sadly, you know, if Al had been able to squeeze just 2 more points out of that team, he'd be in the playoffs playing right now, but instead...
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Yeah, sorry, man. Better luck next year. The Mayhem continued their second half surge, slapping Mike's Waterloo squad 179-97, and for those of you math poor souls, that's an 82-point win, nearly as much as Mike, Jay Fahey, and Mitch each scored all this week or last week. That's a big whipping Dave put on Mike. Also, that's exactly 82 points more than one team scored all together this week, but you'll be hearing more about that one later. Big games from Russell Wilson, Wilson, we'll say it right. Philip Lindsay, Antonio Brown, and a huge game from Seattle's defense, and in particular, his IDP, Bobby Wagner, who had 31 points. That's redonkulous. That's when you know you're running good, when your IDP is putting up like quarterback-like numbers. I don't know how. I should have checked it. He might have cheated, but it was a great game by you, Dave, so congrats. Tough games all across the boards for Frenchie's squad, including Andrew Luck's near no-show against the Jags. Almost cost him a playoff spot, but again, AJ just couldn't get it done. So again, he squeaks by. But like the mighty cockroach, Mike finds a way to survive. And thanks to that stumble by AJ, he's back in the playoffs for another season. The only downside being that should Mike win this week, he's got a return engagement with Dave, who just slapped him down by 82 points. So good luck this week, Mike, I guess. We'll see. In what can only be described as pure donkeyness, the Sodomy squad decided that, hey, you know what? $10 really doesn't mean that much to me. So they left their team blank this week and got busted by Jay's default squad in his easiest win of the season. Sadly, because he was placed in the mighty division dose this year, it didn't help Jay too much winning big like that, but hey, you can always say you had the most decisive win of the year. So hang your hat on that. Nobody was happier to have KC back from the bye last week than Rich, who notched an impressive 140-115 over the Revolution. The on-again, off-again tandem of Breeze and Kamara really bent Steve over pretty badly this week, with the Aints laying down their game against the Cowboys, and not even a 31-point outburst from Keenan Allen was enough to overcome the project's balanced scoring effort this week. So good for you, Rich. Patrick Holmes coming back with 40 doesn't hurt either. And finally, what could be a playoff preview, my scum team once again handled the upstart Smoky squad. That's 2 losses, Mitch. 3 is your favorite number if you make it through this week. But hey, I'm getting off topic. We beat them down 126-97. Not a great win for my scummies, but thanks to big weeks from Gurley, Thank you, Steve. And Travis Kelce. Thanks, Derek. I had more than enough in the tank to take the victory. But in Mitch's defense, it was a really weird scoring week, so I don't put too much stock in it. And I guess we know what time it is now, don't we? And we know who's getting it. Oh, yeah. It's your time. You hear it, and you know it's coming, don't you? Brandon, Dogger, you earned this week's Donkey of the Week because, come on, man. There are two of you on the team. You're the only team in the league with two owners, not commissioners, owners. And between the two of you, you put in exactly 0 players. Ooh, 3D. You definitely earned Donkey of the Week status. I mean, everybody else got their team in, and you guys just couldn't make it happen. So, congratulations on earning yet another Donkey of the Week. I think that's 3 weeks in a row now. I think you guys really locked up Donkey of the Week this year, so congrats on that. At least you won something. Okay, so as you probably know by now, Dave and I locked up the first-round buys in our respective divisions, so we'll be at home getting ready for the winners of this week's contests. In Division Uno, Steve and Mike are facing off for the opportunity to try and take Dave down from that rocket he's been riding the second half of the season. While in Dos, Rich and Mitch will be fighting it out to see who gets to lay down at my feet and get sacrificed next week. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to jinx myself because if I lose next week, I'm going to be so fucking angry. The video is going to be nothing but me swearing for 5 minutes long. So I'm sure a few of you are voting for that, really hoping that happens, but I'm just going to try to take the high road here. So good luck to the teams playing this week, and better luck next year to you also, Rands. I said I was going to be nice about it so I didn't jinx myself. So moving on. Until next week, Feliz Navidad, bitches.